So he pulls down, you feel like pulling down? Oh, right. Pull up there. Yeah. Shut down. What do people do, you find? They circle around. Circle under with your head. No. Circle under with your head. They try that. They go like this. Pull down my head. Pull down. They go like this. You see it? You follow that. You blend with his movement. As he circles around, just go with it. Go with it. As you feel it. Going under, keep your hand there. Go with it. Yes. You'll catch up on that technique. No problem, okay? You're going to work this in with this next part, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Whitley, of course. This is where we're going to take it now. Same technique, same type of technique. We're in the clinch, right here. Now I say, don't grab the arms. Some people have massive arms. You know, you're trying to hold, grab the clothes. If they don't have clothes, grab the skin. One thing we use in our fights, we use kazushis, right? Kazushis come like this, right? This is my kazushi, right here. Single-handed pull, kazushi, iki kazushi. Double-handed pull. Hook the neck, grab the clothes. You see it? You do not have a proper kazushi until you grab skin. If you just grab the clothes, you wasted it. Our job as practitioners of any art, as what I like to call martial science majors, our job is to destroy our opponent's will to fight, not destroy our opponent. Me doing this does not destroy my opponent's will to fight. Me doing this will destroy his will to fight. See it? See the reaction I'm getting? See it? Hurts. All right, check it out. On that note, we're right here. This hand is not only grabbing this, but when I need it, see it's in reserve. When I need it, I pinch to get the reaction. This time what we're going to do, instead of moving with his movement, blending with it, what we're going to do is create space for us to strike. We're right here. I pinch, then I hit. You see what just happened there? Right here, I pinch, creates a reaction, then I strike with my forearm. Again, from this angle. I'm right here, I pinch, then I strike. You see it? Now that strike sets me up for whatever else I need. You see it? That's all I need. From the clinch, we're tight. We're in tight. Yeah. This is a street fight right here. I pinch. Yeah. Yeah. You see us? Right. Yes, sir. You do not have a proper kazushi until you grab skin. You see it? But you don't just grab it and hold it. That right there would be futile. What will happen is you will get used to the pain. Certain pains you can't condition your body for. Certain things you can't condition your body for. You can't condition your tricep to take the pinch. You can condition your mind to take the pinch. So as soon as he's used to it, it's a wave. So I save it. It's in reserve, a pinch, fast. You see it? Form. Bicep. Doesn't make a difference what I do. Form, bicep, doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference where I hit. Back of the head. See it? Doesn't make a difference. All right? And it's all from our clinch. Right here, moving, pinch. Yes. Yeah. Whatever I need. All right? Play with that. Speak up, okay? Nobody looks down on anybody for being injured. We're always, in our careers, we all been there, always been injured. Another thing, you'll hear me say certain things. By no means do I want to come across as someone with an ego myself, or whatever. But when I say never say sorry, what I mean by that is, if we're working out, and I hit him in the face, and I say, oh, sorry about that. That's showing that I have no respect for him in my eyes. Because if I hit him in the dojo, it's not going to happen in the street, because his hands are up now, he's looking for it. You see what I'm saying? If I see an opening, I'm going to capitalize on it. Doesn't mean I'm going to put him in the hospital. I'm just going to let him know that they're down, so he knows in the street, all right, keep it up, keep it up. That shows him that I love him. He's my training partner, I love him. I want him to be safe. If I don't say anything and let that opening go, it's a problem. So me hitting him lets him know that I love him. You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean by never say sorry, okay? Okay, from this, we capitalize on our pinch with the strike right here, headbutts, whatever we're going to do from there. We all know elbows and all those things. There's no need to go into those. Keep in mind, people say 99.999% of the fights end up on the ground. Always remember, 100% start standing up. There's no way, you know, he is laying down on the beach sunbathing. I'm laying down on the beach sunbathing. We're looking at each other like, what you just say to my wife? It doesn't happen that way. If we're laying down, he says something, what? We both stand up and the fight begins. Okay? So, we are strikers first and foremost. By nature, we are strikers first and foremost. See what I'm saying? You try to strike, it might end up in a little clinch in a wrestling match, but altogether you try to strike each other. We're strikers first and foremost. Keeping that in mind, let's break down these barriers on these ranges. Kicking, punching, this and that. If I'm in here, this is kicking range. Alright? If I'm right here, this is kicking range. If I'm right here, I just gotta find a kick that fits that part of the puzzle. You see what I'm saying? As well as the punch, the strike, the elbow, this, that, and other. Alright? Break down all that. Break down boxers saying that they are pound for pound the best fighter in the world. No, pound for pound they're the best boxer in the world. Because I guarantee you, get them on the ground, they don't know what they're doing. Alright? A karate practitioner stating pound for pound he's the best fighter in the world. No. Put him on the ground, put him in a chair, lay him down, put him in a whatever sauna, he might not be able to adapt to that situation. We want to adapt as intelligent individuals. Let's just drop all the titles, ranks, this and that, and think about it. Intelligent individuals, if we want to fight, because ultimately we all want to learn how to fight through our art, right? If we didn't want to learn how to fight, and we just want to get in shape, we would take something else, you know, like whatever. You know, I don't understand that whole thing. Well, right, martial arts is not to hurt enemies, to make a friend. Learn how to fight first and foremost, right? We got that in mind, so now we want to learn how to fight. We want to be intelligent about it, okay? We're right here. I pinched. I came up. Boom, boom, boom. From there, we're going to go to takedowns. That's what this seminar is all about, right? From right here, I work this, for whatever reason. I work this, right? Now we're going straight down. I'm right here. We're clenched. He's holding my weight from moving back. He's holding me from moving around. He's holding me from this. But he is not, and he will not. No matter how big your opponent is, he cannot hold you from doing this. At all. At all. Keeping that in mind, when I'm right here, if I get my head under him and drop, what's going to happen? That's right. What's going to happen? Watch. Look. Oh, what just happened? There you go. So I'm right here. I get underneath, and I drop. I pull his head into mine. Top of my head is harder than his face. You see it? Right from there, you take it. I'm right here. I come. Boom. Just like so. I work it in there. I'm like pushing. You see it? That's just a mental note for you. We're not going to work that. Okay? Just a little extra for you. Okay? Now, from here, all I'm going to do is a single leg takedown. From right here, we're clinching. I drop and take him down. You see it? Here's the key. Here is the key. We don't want to drop high. People drop high like this. When he drops high, what it does, it gives me a chance to get something. So what we're going to do is drop low. Real low. He can't get it. Drop low. Drop low. I can't get him. See it? So my leg locks up and I'm down. You see it? Also, when I drop, keep my head on the outside. Never on the inside. Okay? Whatever side, whatever leg I decide to drop at, I come around outside. Come down. Outside. You see it? Single leg takedown. Simple. Very simple. He cannot hold my weight from dropping, no matter how big, how strong, no matter what. What we try to do is design these techniques to work for anyone, against anyone, at any given time. That's the way the arts were designed. We're going to pull out that mat for that purpose. Okay? Again, if you have an injury, sit on the side. You know, watching is just as good. All right? If you want to turn your leg on the out, save your knee. All right? Good. nice one. That was beautiful. Who's next? Who's going? Again, you could mix them up just to get the reaction, the flow. You could do whatever. You're stunned. You could take them any way you want. Work. Be careful on your knees. Okay? Just don't take the lock. If you have to turn it out a little bit. All right? Continue to. Careful. I want people when you do it. Right there. Grab my arm. There you go. Grab my arm. Grab my arm. Do that. Work. We're working. When you feel me push, you drop. Like here. No. You want to push with your shoulder on my leg. Okay. Just like so. When I drop under, see me? Push it. Just like so. Too high. Good. Too high though. Okay. Not low. Not low. Not low. Good. Still a little high though. Last time. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That was it. That was beautiful. Nice one, Mark. That was it. Beautiful. Just like you did. Take it right here. You see it? If you want to push, right there. I want you to use your arm. I want you to use your shoulder. Yep. Grab my leg. Right there. See that? That's exactly how you want it. See? Try to stay off your slide though. Lay down on your side. Look my leg. Don't lay down on your side. Lay down on your stomach. There you go. Last time. Good. Try to get that, Chris. Good job. All right. Everybody played with that? You want to do it? All right. Check it out. Next thing. We're going to go with a modified suplex. A lot of people spend a lot of techniques. The way certain techniques were designed, you can see that the bigger, stronger you are, the better they work for you. We want to eliminate all that. What we're going to do right here, it's my job, right? I used to use this when I worked at BYS a lot. End up in the clinch like this with a big kid. What I would do is circle around. You see what I just did to this hand? You see it? What I do? Wrapped it up. I trapped it to his body. Now I'm going to reach through. See? So now all I'm going to do is sit down. Yes! You see it? Modified suplex. Instead of me getting behind the suplex, modified suplex. Instead of me doing this. How much you weigh? 210. Yeah, 225. You see that? Instead of me doing that, all I do is use my weight. If I weigh 197 pounds. If I take that 197 pounds, tie it to his obi, and drop it, it's going to pull him down like that. See what I'm saying? I'm that weight sitting on him, just drop it. If a 100-pound woman grabbed him like this and dropped it in that awkward position and stopped his leg from moving out, he's going to fall. See what I'm saying? My daughter can pull me down. So what we're going to do, we get in this clinch, right here. We're moving around. And I might create some space. Boom. There. Drop. Why didn't I trap his arm? I'll tell you why. I was watching a wrestling match. Got my ex-wife showed me. Her brother used to wrestle. He picked this guy up and went to suplex him. When the guy went to stop himself from falling, his arm broke. You see it? What my opponent does right here, if he can't stop himself from falling, so that occupies this arm and this arm, because he's going to try to stop himself with that hand. So I don't got to worry about it. You see it? Yes, sir. And I stick my hand through, because if we're on cement, glass, all that stuff, I grab like this and I fall, and get the back of my hand straight up. Right here is protected by him. You see it? Like so. On side that I grab the arm is the side I'm going under. Yeah? The side that grabs the arm. If I grab on this side, that's the side I go under. And my hand from the neck slides right down this arm. See it? Stops it. See it? Play with that for a minute. We have the ability to finish our opponent. That's the way I like to keep it. Each technique, we have the ability to finish. Now, this is where the title of my art is called Seigyo-do. Seigyo-do Karate-Kai is the name of my organization. Seigyo-do means the way of control.
How do you spell it? Seigyo?
S-E-I-G-Y-O. If I want to achieve a technique, we'll go with a stand-up technique. Rear leg punch. All right. If I want to achieve a technique, right? Let's say I want to achieve, and I go, but I throw them too far. There was no control in that. Because I know what I want to achieve, I should do my downward parry to complement the next technique. See what I'm saying? So if I come like this, and I push him too far, there's no sense in me going for a foot sweep. He's going to fall on me. See it? So what I got to do is just redirect it a slight bit so I can get the foot sweep. See what I'm saying? Okay. Same with this. If we're going from here, right, and I want to achieve this modified suplex, and I come and drill him where his head flies off over there, there's no sense in me going for the modified suplex. So what I got to do is just wake him up a little bit. You see it? I control that technique to lead to the next one. See what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. The pinch, everything has to be controlled to a point to get to the next technique. Unless we want to end it, then you can apply it that way. Okay, next thing we got, this one is, I don't know how much you want to play with this, but what we're going to do here, we get the opponents that are just big, they're huge. What do? What does anybody do with a guy that's just huge? Even the difference in our weight. How much do you weigh again? 197 on a good day. See what I'm saying? That might be with rocks in my pocket. I'm right here. We end up in a clinch. I feel his weight. Besides the fact that he just slapped my ear real good. That was nice. I like that. Okay. I'm right here. I feel his weight pushing on me. He's overpowering me. What do I do now? Pull him back. That's right. But what do I do when I pull him?
Go to the side of him.
This is what we're going to do right here. We're going to use our natural tools. All right? Anybody here familiar with Tomonage? Okay. Tomonage is a technique where you come up and you get your foot. Now, the best Tomonage I've ever seen was performed by Master Nori Asakudo. Master Nori Asakudo, and I'm still trying to figure this one out. When he does it, he slides between your legs. So you're in the same spot, you just flip on the spot. Where a lot of people do it the Captain Kirk way and just fall backwards. You see what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure out how he does it. Anyway, we're going to take our natural tools and put our knee up in that space. Why a knee? Because this takes a lot of strength. My daughter is 6 years old, all right? My niece, how old are you? Huh? 12. For her to defend herself against somebody my size, or even a bigger kid, right? Putting the leg up there takes strength. Put your knee up there is a natural barrier. It will never collapse. You see what I mean? How do I mean that? Lay on my knee. See it? It will never collapse. You can always have it there. You see it? But my foot, it takes a lot. So we put that natural barrier there. At the same time that I fall back. We're right here. Now, this side, very important. I grab, I keep him tight to me on this side. Grab, I keep him tight to me on this side as I fall back. This right here, because I'm going to shake him on it, I know automatically he's overpowering me. So I put this leg back, he pulls, or pushes. See that? That comes up as a strike. And I keep this side tight to me. You see it? At the same time that I fall back. If I don't keep this side tight, what's going to happen is this. Go slowly, don't keep that side tight. Go. Okay. Your opponent's going to do this. See it? That's right. Because it wasn't tight, I have control here. He wants to control it. Keep it tight. Once you throw me, keep it tight. See it? Go. It's there. You see it? Because I can't stop myself on this side, I naturally roll to this side. He pulls me right here. I naturally go to that side. You see it? So that's where we're going to work right there. Right there, throw it. Same thing. Notice the position he lands in. Yes. You see it? A scarf hold. You see it? That's what we want. Right there. Lands right in the scarf hold position. It's very important that you wait. One thing I do first is I push on him, then he pushes back. That's when I go. I feel him push back, I come up. See that? That strike, I go. Right on. Right here. I go right into it. After the throw, it's very important that we settle ourselves. If I don't settle myself, in my movement mode, I'm still in movement mode, when he rolls over, he's going to keep going. You see it? So when I get over to a position where I know I'm going to go, after the throw, what I do is go slow here, come, settle, right here. See it? Start. Okay? All right. I don't know how much you want. Take it from the ground. Right? We're now on the ground. You notice how it all connected. Just a little quick recap. We came straight from the clinch, from a stand-up technique, straight from the clinch. We worked right here, and we worked full length pushing. Right? We worked the pinch with the strike. We worked getting set up as we drop. Right? We worked single leg takedown. We worked modified suplex. We worked our what we call a circle throw. So we call, in our style, there's a lot of different names for it, I'm sure, with similar technique. Now we're already on the ground. And we end up later, we end up in the start hold position. That's where we ended up. Now when we sit down in this position, we come, the throw, we sit right up. Right up. The first thing I want to do is throw my knee under his shoulder. So as I just threw him, I sit right up. This hand grabs my thigh. You see it? Sit right out. I want to settle my weight on his rib. See it? This right here will end it. Can't breathe. Hear him? Exhale. That's it. From right there, we're going to go right into an armbar. Right here. Okay? I'm going to add, because of time, I'm going to add things together. Armbar. If there's an armbar present, there's also a shoulder lock present available to us. So I go with the armbar. I try to get the armbar this time. He resists. I go right into the shoulder. I trap it and lift up on his head. You see it? I'm right here. After I throw, right here, he starts moving around. See it? Trying to push my head, whatever he's doing. I take it right here. I trap. I try to get it. I can't get it. He resists. I go right here and lift up. Shoulder. You see it? Another thing, people do this, they grab you around your waist, and what do they try to do? We don't go against our opponent's natural directions or reactions. What happens is, people try to turn their back towards us. Turn. You see him? He's trying to turn and roll me. All I'm gonna do, go. Just shift. Just like that. As he goes, I go. See it? Go. See it? And I push his face. Come around the other side. As he turns, I'm going and pushing. For training purposes, we're just gonna push. See it? That's it. Coming up, trapping, push. Right into an arm. It's very important that I trap the space back. If I create space, he can escape. So I trap tight. You see it? So, we got the three. I just threw him, I trap, he's pushing, doing whatever he's trying to do. Come on, let's fight. Come on. See it? Right here. I got the armbar. I go for the armbar. He resists. I go right here. I pull up. Shoulder. You see it? He got me around the waist. He's trying to turn. Right here.
Just do a lift on the elbow before you went for the face. In case he's just going that way and you're weighting him down.
No. As soon as I want to feel if he's committing himself. It's just a quick shift before he shifts back. I'm not even gonna go. But you can tell if he's trying to roll.
So you would do a fulcrum on the elbow?
That's it. I come right here. As soon as he goes, I just turn. Naturally out. But make sure it's under his arm, under your arm, around your waist. Okay. That's the only thing right there. If it's not, there's no sense in me turning. You escape. So it's right here. He's grabbing me around my waist. He's trying to lift me. Because that's one of the ways that people escape this technique, scarf hold. Either they roll or they escape through the back. See it? Okay. So I feel him shifting, I just roll with it. I ride his body, see it? I ride it over. Same time I'm turning. Yes, sir. Yes. You want to hear him play a beat? We've been practicing much.
Your students have good rhythm, sir.
See what I'm saying?
Hi.
So play with that a little bit, okay? Straight from the ground. You can take a position on a, we don't need to use the mat anymore. That way everybody has. First thing, I just threw him, slide right up. Very important that you do that. I like to lay down first, just like I just threw him, and I sit out. So get used to throwing my leg up there, okay? Now I'm right here. I got my weight on him. Settling is very important. From here, when I trap this, if I'm worried about him, see, now I'm gonna not really apply it, so it really doesn't work. So all I want to do is just apply it. See it? It's up to him to let me know if it's hurting. You see it? That's what tapping's for. Sometimes don't tap the ground. It might be noisy somewhere, you know, or seminars, wherever. So tap your opponent. Tap. See it? That lets me know. And I heard it. I felt it. See what I'm saying? Use other senses. But I put this, if I keep this leg up, it's never going to apply. So I put it down. I want to know if it's going to work. Now I adjust this arm or this leg to get the leverage that I need. See it? Same right here. When I go for this and he resists it, I put this like this. You see it? And I keep it up. I'm cheating myself. So I just lay it on him. See it? Now, he lets me know. I just lay my leg down. Lay it down. Don't try to keep it up to save your opponent. We're all working out together. He's an intelligent man. He's going to let me know. All right? So you trap it, you're sitting there, feel it out. It's good that you have a flexible person if you do, because you get to work different angles and see. See, and right here, this has to be under his arm. If I'm right here and I try to roll, I'm getting taken. So it's under, right here. People try to grab your waist that time. Sometimes you can trap like this. But you try to roll away. See it? I feel him going. Go. See it? That's where I go, right? Yes. See it? Yes, sir. All right. Now, we're going from here. We just went scarf hold, arm bar, and if there's an arm bar present, there's always a shoulder lock present. He resists, I go right into the shoulder lock. I go into another arm bar like we did. But from here, now what we're going to do is transition to a side mount. From right here, side mount, for whatever reason, I want to go into a side mount. We're fighting, we're fighting. I need to go. See? Transition right in. See it? From right here, I transition. Right here. Now in the side mount position. My legs sprawl out according to his movement, where I need them. See it? I might have both up, both sprawled out, one up, the other one up. This hand comes across this arm, so he can't punch me, eye gouge, whatever. See, I'm controlling it, moving. See it? I'm controlling it right here. This hand is under his head, and I trap his underarm. I'll show you one neck lock from here, from the side mount. I want you to experience the side mount, and come here. I grab in tight. See it? Look under, grab tight. Right? As I come up, I turn him, I step over. Yeah. See it? Right from here. I'm controlling, grab. Yeah. I want to end it. Every technique you have the ability to end it. See it? That's one neck lock. Right here. Trap. Come on. Lean my weight this way. See it? I'm not on live toe on this side. I'm almost sitting on this leg like I'm sitting on Caesar. See it? Keep my weight settled. Okay? We're going to play with that. We're right here. Or we're going to take it this way. He's pushing my head. I'm going to trap down, trap. See it? Now, this elbow comes up from over his head and smashes down. See it? As I transition into that shoulder lock again. We're gonna work all key locks and arm bars. Okay? Right here. He pushes my head. I come. One. Ha! See it? That right there. Or he pushes my head and he hits it down. I take it this way. Come up underneath. That's it for this one. Yeah. It's pretty much locked. Or I get him. He tries to resist it. I'm right out. Because to try to resist this, what they try to do is straighten their arm out. So I follow right over. What I have to do is settle myself and come right over. And they put arm out. See it? If my weight's high, he's going to escape. So I stay down. Right into an arm bar. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. See it?
Yes, sir.
Claire, I'm the first. Oh, the first. Let me make a point first before I answer that. This right here, you might be able to bite. So what we're gonna do is when we trap, see it? Push from my shoulder. It's very important that you secure with your shoulder. You're protected from him punching and eye gouging. You're protected from him biting right here. See it? It's a tight pinch right there. This arm could do whatever. Most people in this position try to put this hand between your legs and roll you. Grab the back of your gi and roll. That's what they try to do. That's a natural judo escape. See it? This arm's doing whatever. Doesn't make difference. Right here. See it? This arm could do whatever. See it? As long as it's on the outside. Once he gets on the inside, he might grab your groin, whatever. But the space is different. See, the spacing is different. If it's in between, try to grab my groin. See it? The spacing's off. See it? But if I'm up like this, he's gonna achieve something. See it? I'm right here. I'm coming right here. I'm trying to stop this way. I'm trying to stop. My job.
You were doing he was doing the neck lock.
The neck lock?
Yeah. So he was going for the under the shoulder and the neck.
This one comes under, and this one comes
That one.
grabs this one.
Okay, we had him on the wrong side. That's what it was. Yeah,
Yep.
hit lights. Switch your hands. Reverse middle set. There you go. What's the other one?
That's why what we do, because of that, because of that, when I'm right here and we're transitioning, what I do is I reach around and I grab it and nail tight.
Yeah, now I can't get out.
See it?
You gotta have the grab.
You grab it. Whenever I say grab.
First.
From the transition.
Neck lock. I've never seen that one before.
I'm right here. When I'm in the side mount, I just transition. I'm right here. Right here. I transition. I'm around like this. I reach around. Instantly grab. Now, as we move, I grab tighter, wherever I gotta be. See it? And then I come up like so. Look. That's a good concept.
You have no leverage for the bottom. So what you're looking for is
That's a good concept. You gotta still stay contained at all times. That's good. That's natural. People older, right? He tries to turn, elbow, right? From here, I transition to a side. See what right here? I come, neck, stepping over, trapping, stopping this foundation at all times, right? I got shoulder with an elbow smash. See it? We got shoulder this way, right? He resists by pulling his arm out. I go right into an armbar. See it? All right. Now, we want to try to mount our opponent. Naturally, when I try to mount, because a lot of people use the side mount as a transitional technique to get into the mount position. So what I'm going to do is try to mount. He's going to resist it by raising his leg. See it? So I'm right here. He feels me right there. All I'm going to do, because that's what I wanted him to do, is reach up, just like so, and grab, and grab. You see it? So when I go, he comes up, reach around, grab, and grab. Now, I said every technique has the ability to end, right? The lower I grab, it becomes a knee lock. What I mean by that is, when I come up, if I grab his foot, it's a knee lock now. When I grab high, it's just a transitional technique. When I say high, I mean around his shin. See it? So I mean by high. Some people are real flexible. You might reach up and grab their belt because their leg goes up that far. Some people are not. I'm reaching up, I'm grabbing his thigh. See it? So grab his groin, grab whatever you can grab. Grab skin. Again, all grabs work off of skin. I'm trying to stun him. See it? Right here. The lower I grab, it becomes a knee lock. Their knee will pop out. See it? So I come right here. We're going to go into a transition. I want to knee lock him. Street is done. I want to transition. I grab, I trap, then I ride his thigh up. Watch me. See it? See what happens? Right around. See it? Now we're going into the mount position. See it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right here, I come up, I trap, right around, and right here. Never losing this. Never losing this head. I don't raise up like this. Raise it up. Like this. Losing that. He's gonna escape. So I keep this, grab, right around, right here. All right? Yes, sir. Right on. And escape. You see it? That's where settling comes in. We all as practitioners know that when we strike, settle. Strike, we become immovable. Same right here. Same theory that we apply standing, we apply on the ground. I'm right here. I settle myself. So he can't hit me. I'm not lifting up. I'm settling. That's the technique. So I'm right here. We just run. I'm right here. I'm trying to resist him. Fight me. I'm trying to resist him. I'm moving, sprawling out accordingly. You see it? Trapping his leg every now and then. See it? Trying to get him knocked. He's pushing, and I trap it. See it? I trap it. I don't care how strong you are. People don't have strength in this area. You see it? People don't have a lot of strength. There's certain exercises when you're weightlifting where you have to use light weight because your muscles are just not built up that much for that, right? Here's one of those positions. Try to pull your arm. He can't do it. You see it? It's not like he's bench pressing. This is a weird position for his arm, his muscles. So I got him right there, trapped. Then I come over like so. See it? That's all my weight down in the elbow. See it? That's buying me time. Your mind thinks about one thing at a time. You see what I'm saying? That's why we have techniques standing where I'll touch him, then hit him. Touch him in one spot, hit him in another spot. You know, we have base and things like that. We all do in ours, right? So what I'm doing, his mind is thinking about the pain that's on his face and his temple and this and that. If he doesn't pass out from that, I go right into that. His shoulder's done. See it? Settle myself right in. See it? Same with the other side. Try to center myself without lifting up, because he'll roll. See it? So let's work that. I come right here. See it? Trap right here. You might bite. That's why we lift up. See it? Drag right across the face. Right into this position. See it? Or I'm right here, just pushing. See it? Understand? Sooner or later, his arm's gonna bend. See it? That's why I come right here. See it? Set yourself up. All right? So we can play with those as well. But we're right here. All right? What we're gonna do from here is we're gonna go. There's a lot of people who do a lot of gi chokes. Tell you right now, gi chokes take a lot of energy on the applier's part. For me to settle in, first of all, bursts of energy come in 30 to 40 second bursts. If I'm holding it for 30 to 40 seconds, my forearms are tight, I'm tired. If I see it's not working or I don't think it's working, I'm gonna loosen up, reset, try to get it again or something like that, which buys in time. Now I'm drained. See what I'm saying? What we try to do is eliminate those techniques. If you ever watch a Gracie fight, and I bring up the Gracies because people put them out there as being the people who put grappling on the map. Grappling has been around since the beginning of time, okay? They did it in the Olympics in the beginning and all, it's been around. We've always done it, I'm sure we, as kids and this and that, right? We want to eliminate all those techniques that take a lot of energy. You watch a Gracie fight, when he's trying to apply a choke on somebody, he's trying to get them to lift their head to get the hook underneath, to get this and that, and he takes a lot of energy doing it. He uses a lot of energy. We want to eliminate that. So we're not going to do chokes from here. But keep in mind, there's control pointers that we use throughout this. I'm giving you the meat and potatoes of the technique itself. All these little points are control pointers. For example, me down like this on him after I transitioned over and this and that. Me pushing the head, that buys me time. That's what I use. As he's doing this, pushing me, doing whatever we're fighting, see, I'm doing little things like this. Which put him in those positions for things that we might want. You see it? When I'm trying to get this, I'm trying to buy time. This right here, me not using my hand, but me doing this, this is a technique in itself. See it? Right there, bicep, which gives, that's a control pointer. The elbow down, control pointer. Those things. We use those to our advantage. You see, me settling myself on him and not being up. See it? Me just, see it? That's a control pointer. You know, me sitting here and biting on him, headbutting him, is a control pointer. You see it? And he's smashing on his nose, poking him in the eye, whatever it is. These control pointers, keep those in mind. So we got those right there. Now my man on the bottom is gonna start to work a little bit here. See what's happening? What he's gonna do is lay down, take a 4 position. See what he just did? 4 position. Because what we want to do is pass his guard. What he wants to do is pass my guard. How's he going to do it? He's going to take a 4 position. 4 position means he puts his legs in that 4 position. Now some people can lay flatter. Watch me. You have flat I can lay? Where his leg is up like this? With my flexibility, I can lay flat. What happens with this position is, sooner or later, from him working me up here, my legs are moving around so much, it slides over this one. Then he might reach down and push and trap it. Now what he has is a single leg trap roll. Single leg trap, and what side is he going to roll to?
Where's the side he's trapped?
That's right, roll. I can't stop it. You see it?
Yes, sir.
That's simple. So once I'm on bottom, right? I'm on bottom now. He's in there, we're working. I take the 4 position, then I just work him. See it? I trap it? Yeah. See it? That's what I want. Single leg trap roll. Take the 4 position and then work a little bit till that leg comes out. See it? I'm right here. Because now he's on top and I know, see it? I take it. Now, people are saying, well, what happens if he sits up and starts punching? Go. Punch. See it? What happens is people do this. Go. And they get punched to death. You see it? We gotta stay calm. You ever watch the Russians fight? Russians, when they fight, they get pummeled. And they don't care. They're bleeding to death. They don't seize up. All right. When he goes to punch, right, his weight's up. You You see it? As long as I can get my hands in here, punch. He can't get me. It might be a graze, it's okay. See it? As long as they're in here, then I can bridge because his weight's up. So as long as I don't seize up and do this, I'm golden. Because once you do that, once you cover up, what happens is somebody starts punching, then it's coming down with elbows. You see it? But if you don't cover up, if you take that graze first and you put your hands up under his arm, I can't reach him. You see it? And every once in a while, he slides off and just gaps me. See it? Or he got the ground for leverage, so he does a crunch and punches. You see it? It's there. I'm coming down. He can gap. So we're down like this, right? He's on top. I can always do this. See? You see it? I got those little things. Or I pull him down, we're working, and I go. Same technique. You see it? Same thing. They work for us. You see it? And he goes up to punch, just try to stay away from me because he's paranoid. I don't take that punch, go. I take him. You see it? I can use those to our advantage. All right, so keeping that in mind, with those control pointers, we're going with the meat of the technique. I take the forward position, he's mounted up. I keep him close to me. You see it? And we're working, bro. Sooner or later, his leg's gonna slide out. See it? I trap. Now, I'm rolling this way. So when I roll this way, I trap on this side and lift up between his legs. See it? And that's the side I roll on. See it? Now when I roll and I get him over, I don't just want to roll and stay up like this. I want to settle myself down so he can't roll me because I have one of his legs trapped means he had one of my legs trapped. So now I settle myself so he can't roll me, try to roll me. See it? And that's where our control point is coming in. See it? Right into where we're going. All right, but we're right here. And now we're going to work our leg out to the mount position. So we work it out. Yeah. My elbow. Good. All right. Another escape we got. No, we should the same like that. Keep in mind you want to escape out to the off position. We're going with all right, now we're gonna get both legs out. I'm right here, I take the forward position. All right, I get one leg out. I want to achieve something. Now I get the second leg out. Now we're gonna work from here. I got it right here. What I want to do is buy some time. Matter of fact, we'll go with locks right here. Same key locks. Right here, his hands around me, right here. All I do is reach across, like so. See it? And reach over and grab my wrist. See it? His hands right here. Grab. See it? Back of my hands to my face. I grab, I reach over and grab. Now, all I do is shift out this way. See it? Staying tight to his body. I don't slide out like this. See it? Come on. I just shift myself over. Just like so. Shift myself over. Yeah. Apply. You see it? The more you shift out, the better you might be. But you feel it out. Your opponent's flexibility level is going to give you what you need.
But you always want to keep your legs on the outside of his.
Yep, on the outside of his. And one foot stays over, the other one, yeah. See it? Just like so. This side, same thing. Right here, and come. Right here. Apply. See it? Another way. He tries to push my knees off of him. See it? I grab, come over. Yeah. Right here. People try to push their knees off. See it? Yeah. Just like so. Okay? Another one. People grab both hands. All I'm gonna do is push up, come up. Armbar. Double armbar. See it? Just like so. Come up. Yeah. Double armbar. Twist. All right? As long as there's a key lock present, there's an elbow present. See it? Play a little bit with. He tries to work his things, whatever he's working, right? Regardless of what he's working, I'm working my thing. I see it, I grab right here, see it? I trap, see it? And I shift, see it? Now he might shift with me, that's all right. As long as I can crank it. The ideal position would be overside like this, see it? Yeah. It's the ideal position. See on my body? To the side Ideal position. See it? Right here, same way. He tries to push. Right here, side. Yes. Right here, see it? People try to push with their elbows too. See? That's okay. As long as I'm patient. You know? As long as I'm patient. People try to press their elbows in there to get your legs off. It's all right. Just be patient. Sooner or later, I'm going to get a position. Okay? But, okay. I seize those positions. Key lock up top, down bottom, armbar. See it? Now let's go into, he tries to pull one of those arms out. For whatever reason, I have one trap solid, more solid than the other. I come like this. See it? He tries to pull it out. All I'm going to do is continue. See it right here? See it? I keep going. See where I end up? It's a shoulder lock again. Now, I'm getting up this way. It's a shoulder lock. You see it? Again, I'm right here. I come. I try to seize it. Close around. I keep going. It's a shoulder lock. See it? So I track it right across here. Shoulder lock. Okay? But before we get there, just keep that one in mind. That's a little bonus for you. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go, we're down like this, we're fighting. We got an elevator to get the big people off of us. My thumb, right in his throat. See what it makes it do? It makes him go up. At the same time, take my leg and shift it right in here. See it? When we did the first throw in the beginning of the day, we put our leg across like this. See it? This time, we're bringing it in there, creating space, and we're right across like this. Then, all I do, sweet, he goes over. Like that easy. No matter what size you are, small person, big person off you, he goes over that easy. The thumb will always create space. Yeah, right in there. See it? Come right here. He's down tight. He's working me. Yeah. See it? And right there. That time. See it? Now I could either take this foot, leave it right here, and just straighten this one out. Or I can kick this one out. See it? He's naturally gonna roll. Come on. Do whatever. Play with that for a minute. Then we'll go to the other key. In, around. See this leg? Comes right around. See it? Right here. Now, before I get to this point, he's on all fours and he pulls out. Pull out. So I come straight up. What position are we in? Right. Wrestler's position. Wrestler stuff like this. Okay? What I'm gonna do, he's gonna do, is go for a key lock. All he's gonna do is trap this hand. Whatever hand's around his waist, see it? He traps. And he rolls. Back to back. See it? Right there. Again. Right here. Because we ended up in this position, he traps and rolls. You see it?
Yes, sir.
Simple. I'm going to give you a couple off of this. All right, use that one real quick. Listen. Go with that for a minute. Tap it. Doesn't make a difference. He might even grab your arm. See it? Doesn't even make a difference. But what I want to do is just roll up back to back. See it? See it? So, grabbing, I try to avoid grabbing with my hand per se because it takes a lot of energy on my part. See it? Like this takes no energy. If it keeps something trapped, try to pull your arm up. It takes nothing. See it? Can you hold it? Roll. Oh, you guys, see it? Alright, you gotta get up on it. Get on all fours. It's trapped this one. Go for an armbar. You see it? So now I have an armbar. All I gotta do is arch my hip. This one comes right across. And rest right here. And I arch. He's tapping. Y'all can't see it because I had his hand trapped. That was on purpose. See it? Right here. So what I'm doing, as soon as I feel, I'm right here. I feel I'm trapping it. I trap that armbar. You see it? Let's stop that. Okay? Most people do this. And I'm flying through these last couple minutes. Like most people do this. When they get like this on somebody, they go in, try to set the pegs in, right? And once they sprawl out, like this, they get them elevated, and they sit there and you see the brace, he's going like this, trying to get him to lift up his head so they can get the rear naked choke. And then avoid all that, right? And set the pegs in. Tell you why, not to set the pegs in. He's on my back, right? He goes over, sets the pegs in, gets a choke, right? Rolls me over, crosses his legs like people do. You see it? What happens here? Get right here. Here. Start choking. I'm like this. Takes 30 to 40 seconds to set in. What I'm gonna do is not even worry about up top. I'm gonna buy myself time, go, jump. Buy myself time, I'm gonna take this and trap. Hit, and then apply it out. This right here is an ankle lock. I don't have to worry about what up here. He's controlled up here. He thinks he has control. I'm controlling this. I allowed this so I can trap his leg, get it in there. Now, once I trap it up top, I come over the top, see it? Over the top, see it? What I'm gonna do is this. No doubt, he's gonna let go because he's in pain. I'm gonna keep going like this. See me? See me? Keep going. Keep my neck away from him, and we're gonna roll. See it? I'm gonna keep this trap for training purposes because it's real tight when I go over. I let go. But it's still trapped as I go over. Now, I charge. All day. Watch this. Well, listen to this beat. This is my favorite. See what happens though? You see? We try to avoid, okay? We try to avoid working up here. Instead of getting trapped like this, get on, put the pegs in. See, instead of getting trapped up here, going like this, fighting for this, I just stay calm, resist it for a minute. I come over, take the top side, hit, whatever side.
You have to figure out which foot to put over.
Not even. Whatever leg you can get over. But you want to trap the top foot. See it? Right here. That's going to make them let go. See? It's loose. I can stay like this if I want, but just to be a butt head, I'm going to roll. See it? Try to put him on his stomach. Like that. I can go up. Okay? Keeping that in mind. Also, so we went from down here, him putting me in a shoulder crank, a key lock, another key lock, go. In. To me, resisting it once I felt him going in and getting right here, see it? As soon as I feel what people do, they push up, push up. I take it right there. See it? And I arch. You gotta figure out the level, but once you have it, he's golden. You can do whatever. See it? I feel it right here. One foot comes across, legs right across. My other leg. See it? And for the one that puts the pegs in, no, he goes to put the pegs in, right? There's one way you resist somebody putting the pegs in as well. Get over, again, no, over. He's going to put the pegs in, go. Drop one arm back, scoop it, and out. You see it? When they go to put the pegs in, because most people do that, they try to put the pegs in. When he goes, I drop one leg back, one arm back, see it? Just like so. Keep going, keep going. Scoop, out. Do whatever I'm gonna do. You see it? So we have that. We also have and keep your pegs in, and you resist it. Use the pegs in to just choke. Go over. Trap. Come on. See it? Come right around into a little trap there. Right? For whatever reason, he starts to escape that. Right? We're gonna go into what we end up going into our leg locks from there. If we have more time, we can go there. You see how it all connects? We're gonna fold real quick as a last piece. This is a fight, a street fight. A street fight lasts like this. There's a problem going on somewhere. All right. He and I, for whatever reason, we're gonna get into it. I'm right here. We would normally do a technique like I'm coming. Right? So let's just say it goes. And we come, clinch, pull up, that's it. That's it. Let's say, we're going, pinch, say, continues to go, like here. Stay. We're going. Stay. Continues. He resists. All right. This. Here. Transition. The lower I grab on, the more control I'm gonna have with this. Some people are more flexible than others. If I grab high, I have no control. The lower I grab. See it? Right here. Push the head. Take it. Yeah. See that elbow? One. Two. You resist. Armbar. That's it. Come. Right here. Move over this way. A little mount. He stops me. Trap. See, he's real flexible. I'm up there by his neck. See it? If I want to end it, I grab low. Comes a knee lock. Come over. Mount. You see it? Now, I got right here. He puts the forward position on. Center ready, work yourself out. Single leg trap roll. See it? I'm gonna get my legs out. I'm gonna get my legs out. I get my legs out. I go. Arm bars. Shoulders. Push my knee. Right here, I go for the arm bars. He pulls one out. I keep going. There, he resists it, pulls out. Come here, he goes with the shoulder crank. Go. I feel him going for that shoulder crank. I stop it. The arm bar. You see it? I'm gonna give you a bonus one. Check it out. We're right here. A lot of people get taught a lot of different chokes. How many chokes does each one know? 9, 10, 11. Cut all that out. Check it out. There's one that I do. It's a break. It's more than a choke, but it works for any situation. When somebody tries to resist a choke, what do they do?
Dr. Chen.
Show me. Show me. Get down. Yes. How many people? Understand? They're trying to tuck their head, they're trying to resist it, right? No matter what they're doing, now I'm going to spend 30 minutes trying to pull his head up to get underneath. One thing I can always do, no matter what size my opponent is what? I can always turn his head. No matter what, no matter how strong he is, no matter how much weights he lifts and steroids he pumps, I can always turn his head. Watch. It will always turn. Regardless how much you try to resist it, it'll always turn. I take this hand, I put it here. He expects me to put the pegs in. I'm not gonna do that. I'm sitting here like this. I'm trying to resist this and grab it. No, right here. I'm trying to resist that, so I'm alert to that. So I'm sitting here moving. I can always turn. See it? So I put one hand on one side. If I'm on this side, I put this hand on this side. See it? Right here, and I turn and I lock. No matter what, I turn and I lock. This hand is the lock. It's a slide hold. Right here. Then, all I gotta do is push his head down. See? Push his head down. With my shoulder, with my forehead, whatever I push it with. And what it does is elongate his spine. I turn his head, locking it, then I elongate his spine. That's a break. They'll pass out in 3 seconds from the pain. If they don't, then that's a break. Most people will just, from the pain, pass out. Those real tough people, then they can break. You see it? We want to end it as quick as possible. That one. Yes, you did. That's the only one I ever do. It has never failed. Ever. So no matter what they're doing, I'm play on for a minute, yeah, I'm turning your head. See it? You're done. Done. I can hold it right now. What do people do to escape it? They try to sit up. That's okay. And when we put the pegs in, we do not lock them. We just hold them like this to avoid the lock. And right here, I can do whatever I want. See it? Once I just hold it. When your head turns, they lose all power, all strength. Certain positions, your body has no strength. Your head being totally turned, they have no strength. They lose all strength in their power, in their body. See it? So that's what I do. I wait, I'll turn. That's it. End of the fight. Fight's over. That's my bonus technique for you.